everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to teach you how to make your very own Grinch Whoville tree. So, first off, you're going to start with the pot that came in your kit, and you're going to now need the little lemon cypress tree that also came in your kit and will serve as the base of our project. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to ask you to make sure that you're working on a flat, smooth surface and that your floor or your countertop is well protected because there will be some soil runoff as you work on this project. Okay, so let's begin. So what we want to do is we want to take our tree and we want to gently remove it from its pot. This is where the soil runoff comes into play. And in your decorative pot, you'll want to angle your tree into the pot in pretty much like a 70-degree angle. And you can see that I am sort of loosening the soil at the top and kind of patting it down into the pot itself. You may find that you'll need a little bit more soil. So if you have some on hand, this would be the time to add some, just to top it off. And once the tree is firmly into place, you're going to want to take a bit of that moss that I provided in your kit. All right, so this is preserved sheet moss, harvested from the forests, in this case, Florida. And you're going to take a piece, so you just break it apart, and you're going to pretty much just cover the top of your pot and the soil until you have a nice carpet of greenery. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more. There we go. So now that our tree is firmly in place, it's kind of in a swooped fashion. This is where we're going to sort of fluff it out because we want our tree to be full-bodied. And we're going to take the wire that's been provided in your kit, all right, and you're going to create a loop at the bottom, fairly loose, and you're going to twist tie the ends together, just as you would a pipe cleaner, until it is secure. Now, what we're going to do is we're now going to take the wire and slowly wrap it around the base of the tree, moving upward as we go along till about the halfway mark. Now you'll find that there's a couple of sprigs sticking out, and that's okay. It sort of gives it a more natural feel. You might actually want to pull a few more out. And at about the halfway point, so that's about here to the tree, you're going to want to now pull the top forward and begin wrapping the wire around your tree, but now using smaller, tighter loops. So holding your tree forward and wrapping your wire around, and you're pretty much going to go to the end. Just going to add a little more wire. You're going to go to the end of your tree. And here, you'll probably want to give yourself about 2 inches. So take your scissors, cut off that excess wire, and now we've got our Grinch tree. You can see that the shape has a curved, almost crescent moon feel to it. You can kind of finagle it around till you get it to where you want it to be and pull out some of those sprigs so that it has a natural feel to it. In your kit, you would have received an assortment of baubles. In this particular case, now we need to decide what ornament will hang from the tree. You can go the traditional route and do like a really large ornament and hang it from the tip of your tree. In this particular case, I'm actually going to use the little star. I think it's cute. So just run the wire through the top of your ornament hook, and now you're just going to fold it over and begin to wire the excess wire back into your tree until it is firmly in place. Okay, so there we have it, our Grinch tree. Now, you have a couple of other ornaments and other decor pieces, some twigs, some pine cones. When we design, we tend to like to design in threes. So what I would ask you to do at this point is figure out what 3 ornaments you'd like to use. In this case, I'm going to use this assortment. I think that goes very nicely with my little woodland fox here. And this is what it should look like. You have these green picks in your kit. I'm just going to show you quickly how to wire one on. So you'll take your ornament, find the top, and run your wire through the hook until it is firmly in place and secure with the pick, and you're just going to take that wire and wind it around the base of the green pick until you have it complete. All right, so now, as I was saying, you design in threes. So this is where you're going to use your design aesthetic and figure out where in the base you'd like to place your 3 ornaments. So you're going to take the pick and just firmly push it into the moss and into the pot. I think I'm going to place this one here, and then I'm going to take this guy and put it a little more close to the big one. There we go. And there you have it, your very own Whoville Grinch tree, Fete style. Now, in terms of how you care for your plant, you'll probably want to spritz it at least 2 to 3 times a week, and that will help preserve the moisture in your plant. And then in terms of watering, you'll want to water your cypress plant about once a week and maybe about a 1/4 cup. And that should take you well into the new year. So thanks again for joining me today, and hope you had a lot of fun. Just giving you some ideas of what other designs could look like. Wishing you and your family a very happy holidays. And again, thank you for joining us today, and see you next time.